Do you want your business to mean more than just sales? Join the Community Pay It Forward family absolutely free. And when you join the Community Pay It Forward family with just a basic listing, you can turn your sales into hope, support, and community caring. You give your customers a chance to support a mission they care about just by doing business with you. It is simple. It is powerful, and it starts with you. Click on the link, add your business, and let's build something beautiful together. Because with your business and Community Pay It Forward, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Every stay is a story, a getaway, a celebration, or a new beginning. Now your hotel or B&B can help you write a better story for someone in need. By joining Community Pay It Forward, a portion of each booking can support families, veterans, nonprofits, while attracting new customers from around the country. Hospitality that goes beyond comfort, it builds community. Join us today at communitypayitforward.us. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Hey everyone, it's me, Zach Clayton with Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the PAC channels. It is time for the May Family Networking. We had this meeting last night, wonderful meeting, had a lot of new guests. We had a little bit of a boys club last night. We had one lady who popped up on the screen, but she never popped up on the screen, if you get what I mean, Mrs. Sue Roscoff. Calling you out by name, probably because they're going to see your profile. So, I mean, it's not like it's a big secret or anything, but we're inviting you to join us every month, second Thursday of the month for family networking. In this episode, as I've said just a minute ago, we are meeting a couple first timers, which is great. We had 5 first timers, I believe. 5 first timers, and we also 4 or 5. I'm sorry. No, we had 5. Yes, we had 5 first timers, including one of the young men who has created the mobile app. And we introduce you to the mobile app during this edition. So you will sit there as Michael March, brand new to the Community Pay It Forward family. He is part of our structure. He is our web designer. Our application designer. He is looking for additional income. So I mean, you can take a look at what he's done for us, and if it looks good to you, you can always contact him. But anyway, it's enough of me. I am proud to present the May version of family networking. I'm not going to be able to get to him right now. So, hey everybody, Zach Clayton, Community Dare to Care, and welcome to Family Networking. We are here with a lot of people who are first time. I've talked to pretty much everybody here, and just have not had a lot of chance to introduce them to this program. You all have had a chance to meet Mr. Z, Santa, Papa John, and Alan. Everyone else here right now is a first timer. But no disrespect to anybody here, but I want to take a really, really special, quick moment to introduce a first timer who is a new member to the family, Mr. Michael March. Michael, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Zach, I'm doing well. Hey, everyone. Nice to meet you all.
Hey, Mike, you are part of the team that has built the Community Pay It Forward app. You are part of the team that is going to really help us help others. And you also have taken and you really saw the vision on what we are doing with Community Pay It Forward, and you have joined us in the family itself. You have become our app or app specialist, our app
I like that.
developer,
Yeah.
in-house app developer, and you are willing to do this for other individuals. You're looking for people to hire you to help them. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about you? Recently graduated from ASU. Tell us a little bit about you and what you're looking for.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks again for that warm welcome, Zach. Nice to meet everyone on the call. As he said, my name's Michael. I am almost graduated from ASU. Finished all my coursework. Technically, graduations aren't for another 5 days, but I'll be finishing up with my bachelor's in software engineering. And so that looks like quite a few different things. I'm about to start an internship that's not focused on mobile applications, but through my capstone project, working with Zach and the team at Community Pay It Forward, we developed a mobile app to run on both Androids and iPhones. And so I'm going to be staying on. I've volunteered to stay on as a volunteer to continue maintaining the app, adding new features, helping it.
Well, and we know for a fact it's going to be on Android. Okay, Apple is kind of playing their games. They don't make it easy to get onto their program, but they're doing a little funky thing. They're telling us that our email doesn't exist, and it does. It really does. The funny thing is it told us that it existed 10 minutes before it told us it didn't exist. So I
Mhm,
don't know what's
mhm.
going on there, but. Well, Michael, welcome to Family Networking. Welcome to Community Pay It Forward, and thank you very much for being here. So,
Of course.
Coleman, this is your first time joining us here on Family Networking.
It
Welcome.
is. Thank you.
And why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do and what are you looking for and what are you looking to do?
Yeah, so I was introduced to this event by Mr. Z, who then introduced me to you and General Allen. I actually met with Jeff this morning, so thank you for that connection. Um, Yeah, so I'm a financial professional with New York Life. We try to understand where people are in their current situation, understand where they want to be. Then we work with them to create a customized plan to help them accomplish their goals and be prepared for any life situation as things change. We don't try to replace anything or force anything. It's about building a relationship and then being a resource down the line. Um, but yes, I'm new to this group, like Zach said, so I'm just trying to here today to learn how this group kind of functions. I wasn't really sure what to expect. Hopefully, it was similar to simpler referrals like what Mr. Z runs. I wasn't really sure what to expect. So I'm just looking to kind of learn more about this group today.
Well, again, we welcome you. I know that I'm really glad that you got to talk to Jeff. I hope that we are going to be doing some stuff together. It's great to have you here. So I know you and I talked about a few different things, and I'm really looking forward to working with you a little bit
Right.
more. So, Ilya, it's your first time here. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you've got going on, my friend.
Oh, well, my name is Ilya, and I'm founder, I guess. Yeah, it will be right. I'm founder of the Red Dog Security. We are a cybersecurity company, but think about us, it's more as a technology company. What we do is we help businesses to not only implement the solutions securely, but also to implement them within the budget and actually know what they're doing. I just recently read, I mean, actually, I wrote the article on it. IBM just did a survey and they found out that like 60% of CEO who implemented the AI, they had no idea why they did it. They just did it because they were afraid, or they have no idea how to even implement it, how to get the return on investment. But that's what I do. I'm looking, the reason I joined it is because, I mean, Zach, Mr. Z is here, and Alan is here, and of course you. And I like the community. I like the opportunity to meet new people and see if I can help any way I can.
Well, that sounds great, and we're thrilled to have you here. We'll be talking and asking you a few more questions here in a little bit. Sue, is that actually you, or are you disguised as, or is your husband disguised as you today? Oh, we don't have Sue, it looks like. So we've just got a picture, is what we've got. So, Mr. Holmes, welcome back. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. I want to say, first of all, Mr. Michael, thank you for what you're doing around the world as an app developer. People who know me, I do not doing the technical things. I leave that to the great Mr. Z. Well, but that's what I do anyway, sir. I'm a jokester. I'm a U.S. Army 13 Bravo veteran. Community pay it forward is Zach is a brother from another. So nice to see you again, Coleman. Of course, Ely, I love you, brother. I appreciate it. And Santa Papa always. But this is what I do. I'm a master connector. I specialize in connecting business owners, entrepreneurs, and consumers. In short, I call myself a human surgeon and human collaborator, and then hopefully a spokesperson to let everybody know about the incredible Eminem, Michael March from the world of community pay it forward. I'll just keep talking, but I will not. I will slow down because there's a Santa brewing somewhere in the winds of the great West. So, Mr. Zach, thank you, sir, for doing what you're doing, bringing this family networking together. I love you. Colorado to California, California to Colorado. Back to you, sir. I am humbled, I am honored, and I'm complete. Thank you, sir.
Well, usually with this introduction, we think of snow and all this other stuff, but he just told us it was 80 degrees, so uh probably not many reindeer starving to death trying to eat through the snow there, Santa.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's had a fantastic day. I sure have. I'm a very forward-thinking Santa. I am just putting the finishing touches on. Good thing you're sitting down, Zach. A Santa's favorite 50 cookie recipe cookbook. Yes, forward thinking. I do t shirts, I do coloring books, I'm doing a cookbook. I create videos to promote happiness and positivity around the world. I do this 24/7 around the world. And I think I just signed up another Santa approved from Scotland. It will be in the house, Zach. As you well know, you are Santa approved. And this wonderful community that you are developing. And I'm so proud to be part of it. And we've come up with some great initiatives. And you keep finding some more people to help push this project to the next level. And I'm sure proud to be part of it. So thanks, Zach. Back to you, buddy.
Santa, tell us a little bit about what you're doing for veterans, your program for veterans, please.
Oh, you want me to go that way too? Of course. I have a whole other website, gentlemen, because Santa networks with a lot of different people. And I got tired of hearing I'm on the waiting list. So I've created the Warriors Beacon of Hope. It's a totally different website where I'm creating a nationwide list of services to help our veterans find services that they need in a more timely manner. I'm not saying the VA does a bad job, but I'm just saying there's sometimes they have blinders on and they could be offering a lot more and they don't. But services nationwide, meetings. We all know how important communication is to our veterans, and scholarships. There's a page of scholarships on there for children of our veterans and grandchildren. So it's becoming a rounded, well versed portal to provide information for our veterans.
Well, thank
you
you very
go.
much for doing that. And again, if you want to find out more information, please, if you offer services to veterans, if you are a veteran who needs help, please take a look at it. It's being built by someone who just simply wants to help. One of the things that I am very, very proud of when it comes to everybody you see on this screen, everybody is here with the heart to help people. And that's what we're trying to do. So, Mr. Z, please tell us a little bit about you and make sure you also mention Z World Cares.
Thank you, brother Zach. That's why you are the good Z in bringing us all together with great people like yourself, Zach, Mike, Coleman, Ilya, General Allen, Sue, and of course Santa himself, who's spreading the holiday cheer 365 days a year while supporting our veterans, as everyone else here is doing. And thank you, Zach, for allowing me to showcase Z World Cares. But hello, world. My name is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer and I am also a consultant from Z World Webs. But more importantly, I run a website called, or an organization, or I'll just say website called Z World Cares, which allows nonprofits to accept donations, showcase their success stories, and eventually attract donors, volunteers, or those that want to connect with other nonprofits through Z World Cares. And thank you, Zach, for allowing me to showcase Z World Cares. What I'm asking for is if you are involved with a nonprofit or know a nonprofit that's looking to get their word out there and show Z World that you care, please visit www.zworldcares.org. Thank you very much, and let's come together with the community pay it forward by you, brother Zach. Thank you. Or as I like to say, the good Z.
Well, he's good sometimes, I guess, off-color
Sorry.
jokes once in a while, but it is what it is. So, my name is Zach. I did start Community Pay It Forward after I was run off the road on my motorcycle and left in a ditch for over 7 hours. Because, everybody likes to camp on top of a cactus. It was fun. It was fun. I started this because the thought of becoming just a normal event planner scared the hell out of me. And I really don't believe anybody needs my opinions on getting married. Okay, so event planning was out. I thought of doing the way that we raise funds. The reason I do it this way is because there's nobody better than small nonprofits and small business owners. You're looking at a group of them right now, business professionals who take their job very serious. And if we can give small business owners a heads up, a leg up on the competition by offering to turn a referral from them into a donation to something that you, the customer, care about, there's never been a better way to support people. You're supporting businesses, you're supporting nonprofits, and you're supporting your community with every time you make a purchase. So please visit our website, communitypayitforward.us, and find out how you can get involved, become involved. Well, gentlemen, we have a new pope, and he is an American, which never thought that would happen. So the question I've got for you today is very simple. This is something that obviously people have been excited for, getting a new pope after the last one passed away. When was something in life that happened that brought excitement to you? When was the last time something happened, whether it was a movie, whether it was a sporting event, whether it was whatever it is? But what was a time in your life that you were expecting something exciting to happen? Michael, we'll start with you.
I live in Arizona currently, but a few years ago, I was living in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And 2018, the Philadelphia Eagles won a little game called the Super Bowl. And that was the first Super Bowl that the Eagles had ever won. And Philly's a kind of a big sports town, if you don't already know that. So they're huge sports fans. And so much so that before the games, the Philly Police Department has to grease the streetlights and the traffic lights and poles and stuff in the city, because if they don't, people will just like climb them and pull them down. It's crazy. So we had a watch party at our house. My wife and I had some friends, and I remember when they won the game, we were all, of course, cheering. But then I heard this loud commotion coming from outside, and we go out onto the front porch, and just neighbors up and down the street are standing on their porches, yelling, screaming, like running into the street, hugging each other. There's like this 80-year-old lady on the porch across the street with a skillet and a wooden spoon. And she was like, yeah, like banging the pan with this wooden spoon. And so that was definitely an event that I got excited about. It was nice to be in a place like that, when their team won. Yeah, it's just really exciting time.
It's funny when you're talking about that, Mike. Living here in Colorado, when the Broncos finally broke through and they won a Super Bowl, God forbid this ever happens again. But when the Broncos broke through and they won the Super Bowl, I remember one of the things that people complained about the most, and why this became a big thing, I don't know, but people were trying to figure out how come they had to navigate around all the couches that were on fire in the middle of the street. Apparently, everybody was just lighting their couches on fire and putting them in the middle of the street. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that was the big thing here in
Yeah.
Little Greeley, Colorado. So, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. So, Coleman, what do you got for us?
Yeah, in terms of something I'm really excited for, I recently moved from Baltimore to New York. In terms of a specific event, I would say probably a similar thing when the Washington Capitals won the Super Bowl or won the Stanley Cup, uh, or Ravens won the Super Bowl. My dad actually took us to that. That was incredible. So we were there for the Ravens Super Bowl win. Um, but yeah, right now my big move to the city. It's got me really excited.
Ah, you know what, Coleman? It's kind of funny. I think I need to introduce you to my son next. He's a giant Capitals fan.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, yeah, he's a
Oh,
giant
awesome.
Capitals fan. So,
Yeah, we're huge Caps fans. Yeah, my dad got me actually Caps shoes after they won the Stanley Cup. He went crazy buying everything. Yeah, it was crazy. And we went to the parade. So we're obviously really excited right now while they're playing. Obi's on his broke his record. So yeah, it's an exciting time for us.
yeah, yeah, it is. I know I'll be watching that game here in about 40 minutes. So,
Yeah.
uh, that's when that game comes on. But, Ilya, what do you got?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited that I'm gonna be moving again, like to a new city. That's pretty much the excitement I have so far.
There's there's never been a time that you've been really excited about something that has happened or um
You said that recently. I mean, like, no, I mean, the best things that ever happened to me is, birth of my two daughters.
yep.
I mean, like my girlfriend, they were born. I mean, like that was probably the best things that I mean, I can't decide which one was the best one. The first one or the second one. I think the first one was more scary. Second one is more like, hey, I know what's gonna happen. But yeah, that will be my the most exciting things.
Yeah, when you're saying that, that just reminds me of the cartoon where it has, the birth of your first child, you take and you bubble wrap the edges and you do all this stuff. You're very careful. You're very, you know, you're very cautious, all the little guards and the plugins and stuff like that. And the second child comes along and you're like, just get that out of your mouth. Stop eating everything. That's kind of the way it was with my sons. They were 7 years apart though, so but yeah, yeah, we definitely we're not as cautious with oob, so but I like that one. I really do. Alan, what you got? And I already know what you're gonna say, I'm pretty sure. You muted yourself again.
Oh, see, this what happens when I don't know how to operate technology. You have to. Can you hear me now? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, this Saturday, you know it is. It's backlash. Yes, backlash. WWE's Backlash. I am a WrestleMania nut, if you cannot tell. Besides the Dodgers winning the World Series last year, I apologize, Mrs. Z. You know I love you. And of course, yes, I love the. I was an Eagles fan for one day because the Dallas Cowboys got booted out, but that's another story. And then, of course, my wonderful Elia. See, Elia didn't tell you when I was talking to him about a couple of weeks ago. He was watching the soccer game because I was smack dead in the middle of when the Germans won the World Cup. I was actually there back in 1990. All I know is two people got in the back of my car and they said drive. I said, well, I'm even leaving this world or it's going to be the greatest party in the world. And it was. I was actually on stage. Do not look for it because I'm going to deny it. I was out there singing and doing something. I don't know. But anyway, that's my story. I love life. I'm going to party in Colorado one of these days because, you know, California and Colorado, they both passed the weed laws at the same time. So anything going to come out of my mouth. Santa, I am waiting for the day that now I wrote it down. The Warrior Project, the Warriors Beacon of Hope, and Z Cares. I'm going to have to come up with something because as a U.S. Army 13 Bravo veteran, I am so proud to say when you told me that idea a while back, the fact you implemented in Santa Papa, I love you and honor you. All of you, by the way. But thank you for doing that for the veterans of this great country. And yes, I did watch the Pope. This morning I almost got teary-eyed because it was something that for the first time in our history, we are coming together with something that's going to change the world. He's an American Pope, but he's our world's Pope. We're going to protect him and send him all kind of love and peace and support. And we're going to promise maybe we'll invite him over to Z Mind. You think he'll come to Z World, Mr. Zach? No, kidding. Anyway.
Welcome to it. I mean, he's more than welcome to come here. I would have no problem with him joining us. So,
all right. Thank you, Zach, for putting together this family network, and I appreciate you, sir.
No problem. All right, Mr. Papa John.
Where do I start? Excited for new developments, exciting to create smiles around the world. All right, all you gentlemen, here's your task for tomorrow. It's really stressful. Share a smile with someone you don't know because you never know the backstory. We need to do that more often and every day, all the time, Zach, because it is an ugly world, but we're improving it one step at a time by creating more smiles. What am I excited for? Lots of new developments, creating amazing new friendships, trying to make the world a little bit better for my little reach that I have. And yes, gentlemen, I'll go along with the children. Nobody forgets their first or their second or their third, whatever the case may be. It's a special time in everybody's life, and you know you smile and you brag and you boast because you created another step in the evolution of your life that nobody can take away. So there you go. Back to you, Zach.
Yeah, I agree. You know, like I've always said it. Look, I love my kids, yours not so much, but truth is, every child deserves a chance, and we need to make sure that we're giving them that chance. I mean, it's so important that we do that. Hey, Walter, I noticed that you were having a problem with your camera, but if you just want to unmute yourself and introduce yourself, I'd like to welcome you to Family Networking. Can you tell us a
Sure.
little bit about yourself, my friend?
Yeah, sure. My name is Walter Applewhite. I'm actually zooming in from Atlanta, Georgia. And I spoke with Alan earlier today, and he said that this was a good event to get on. So I decided to tune in. I'm gonna have to check my computer and make sure my camera is going well. But basically what I do is I love to network. I love to connect, but I also like to I'm about solutions. We got problems, we got solutions. So so if we're able to connect people to find solutions, we don't need to spend a lot of time complaining about problems. And so that's so again, thanks for having me on here. and I'm looking forward to network.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully we can get your computer figured out, your camera figured out. But if not, we welcome you to just continue to stick with us, and join in whenever you would like.
All right, thanks a lot.
So while we've got you on there, Walter, right now, a lot of people were looking forward to what happened today with the introduction of the new pope. Has there been
Mhm.
a time in your life when someone was introduced or some event happened that what was that event and that you were really looking forward to and you just really celebrated when it happened?
Let me see. Okay, let me think. I think that I would say, that's a good question. What I would say is, so you're saying basically any event?
Any event, my friend, any event.
Any event? I guess the only thing I can think of, I can say when I graduated, when I graduated from high school, that was a good event, you know. I mean, I don't want to go that far back, but I think there's a lot of things going on in the country, so you just kind of have to, okay, well, let me think of an event. You have to really brainstorm. No,
Yeah.
so, but yeah, I would say that. But I do think that with the administration now, everything that's going on in politics, I think it's even more vital that business owners kind of team up
Yep.
and really focus on what's important. I would say that.
Yep. I completely agree with you there, and we just need to make sure that everybody is understanding that, you know what, we need to help each other, and there is no such thing as competition because we just need to make sure that everybody is healthy and able to continue to do what they do. Yeah, Walter, with my high school graduation, I really enjoyed that too because there were a lot of people fainting because I actually graduated. So, I mean, it was pretty funny. But yeah, Mr. Z, your turn.
Thank you, brother Zach, or good Z. Well, the event that I can really think of that stuck with me or is sticking with me is being a part of the community pay it forward program, only because when I first started looking to connect with nonprofits, I was often overlooked, like, oh, come back to us when you have a portfolio, blah, 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 blah. You were the first person to give me a chance to work with nonprofits. And you allowed me to prove myself by being a part of the community pay it forward program. And I thought to myself, my goodness, this person just met me and he's willing to give me a chance to support this cause. And this inspired me to connect with other people, with other nonprofits due to your act of kindness. And it's not just the organization that you help run, it's bringing people together that have a common cause of helping our ignored veterans, helping our eradicating human trafficking, bringing awareness to many other issues that often people don't talk about, especially in the media, like global warming, animal extinction, the Americans with Disabilities Act, cancer research, Alzheimer's, and the list goes on. So what I'm trying to say is just being a part of this organization, meeting great people like yourself, Zach, Mike, Coleman, Ilya, Santa, General Allen, and Walter aside. Just want to say it's always great to be here, and I cherish it every moment, especially when you send nonprofit contacts our way. And it's not just about selling or trying to give a sales pitch, but making a difference where no one ever feels alone with the community pay it forward program. And you made that happen. That's why I always call you the good C.
Yeah. I appreciate that, and
Appreciate you.
look, I just love working with anybody who wants to help other people, and that's what this whole thing is about. So we're gonna open up a couple breakout rooms. Okay. Z and Michael and I are going to stick right here in the main room, and we're going to introduce what is the thing I am looking forward to the most. And you're going to get the first look at the app. So, the new app that's going to be coming out. But for the rest of you guys, we will see you in about 10 minutes. So take your time, enjoy your conversations, and have a lot of fun. So as everybody is taken and they are going to their rooms, well,
Close the
gentlemen,
community chambers. Sorry.
yeah, go to your room. Well, gentlemen, we have, and especially Mike, you and your team, you guys worked really, really hard on this. And I mean, I cannot express how excited I am to have you introduce the Community Pay It Forward app. If you can just kind of walk us through what we're looking at, I'm going to let you kind of tell me where to go and show people, and we'll introduce them to what's going on here.
Sure. Yeah, my pleasure. So this is the home screen of the app, which is actually past our login screen. So at the login screen, you have the option to continue as a guest or to log in as an existing user. And if you're not already a user, you can register as a new user. And so I think Zach here, you've logged in as with your own account, right? So you're an
Yeah.
existing user.
Yes.
And so this is the screen that you are brought to. You're on the home screen, and that main action button is the whole point of the app, right? Is to upload a receipt to generate donations for mission partners after making purchases with verified giving partners. So we navigate to that page, and there's the little introductory video there from the website that explains what Shop Click Pick is and how that works. And then just by navigating through the buttons right there, those main action buttons, you can complete the Shop Click Pick steps. So you first select and you can search by giving partner. I saw Santa Papa John on there. Yeah, there's all the giving
Yep.
partners.
Yeah. There's all the giving partners, and that list is growing every day. So, and like you said, that you can take and you can search, you can
Right.
find out. I mean, it's just so fantastic. So,
Well, and let's say actually, let's take a step back. Let's say you're unfamiliar with what giving partners are and who's available to choose. We have a really convenient tab on the bottom left that highlights all the different partners. And so by going to that tab, you can view all of the giving partners. Currently, giving partners is selected with that green icon. You can select them, read more about them, all of the contact information for the giving partners, their website, phone number, email, if they have social links like a Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, or Alignable. Those are all available there that you can tap to contact them in the way that's most convenient for you. And then, of course, you can, identify what giving partner you are looking to shop with. So after you've selected your giving partner or major purchase, you need to figure out what mission partner you'd like to shop with. And Zach, I think if this app was loaded during our last phone call, the links, the timeout for the links to fetch those images, it has expired, which is probably why
okay,
those.
okay,
Yeah,
and
that's all right. It's because you looked at the giving partners when we pulled the app up, but you didn't scroll through the mission partners.
okay,
Not
I
a
get
big
it. I
deal,
get it.
but you can click on one of them still, and it will still load the information. If you go ahead and click on that top tile,
There
it'll
we go.
still
We'll
show
just go with the
what
Aziza
partner.
project.
Yeah, and so you can read about the mission partners and see what they're all about, and similar to with the giving partners, access their contact information. So after all of that, oh, and there's also a filter page too, so they can easily filter partners by whatever attributes matter most to you, keyword, category, things like that. So then on the receipt page, if we jump back to the receipt page, that's where you select your giving partner and your date of purchase. Did you want to go all the way through this
We'll
process,
just,
Zach, and step
yeah,
through it?
yeah, we can do this. We'll say that we made a purchase from Z World Webs. We did it today. And Z, you ought to be excited about this because we're going to say that the cost was $2,500.
Woo, good
I
job,
love
Z.
this. Thank you. Love this community.
Yeah.
So,
Great.
and then Michael, please explain this because this is very important.
Yeah, so this is where you can either take a photo if you have a physical receipt or upload a photo if you have a digital receipt from your device. So previously, you would have to somehow get the receipt onto your computer to make the upload through the website. But now, using either your camera app on your phone or just like Zach just did, selecting an existing file, you can upload that receipt. And then the final step is the pick step. And so now you would pick a mission partner.
And we'll go with the beautiful Marie Barney Boston Scholarship Foundation at this point in time. So
Perfect.
that's what we did. And all this means is now with that $2,500 purchase that we made with Mr. Z, he's going to give us a referral. And we'll just say that referral is $100. $75 of that $100 was going to go to Maria Barney Boston Scholarship Foundation. And simply by doing this last step. That's it. We just added the receipt, which at this point in time is me and my gorgeous little granddaughters. Confirm and submit. You get the lazy little kitten, and it's a success. So, and we're sorry about the lagging on the computer, but computer problems. So, and the great thing about this, Michael, is if you come over here to the profile, you can go to donation history. Uh-oh.
And when you log in, Zach, those receipts are pulled in when you log in.
Oh, okay.
So that
Okay.
receipt that you just donated, it's not going to immediately show up.
Okay.
But if you log out and log back in, we'd see that receipt, we'd see that donation showing up right there. Yeah. So
I'm afraid that if I log out right now, I won't be able to pull it back in because my phone and my
yeah,
computer don't work together very well sometimes.
yeah.
But this
Yeah,
is,
but we also have the
yeah,
personal information page where you can update your account details, change your information, change your password. Um, and then if you go back a screen, in the settings tab, you can read a little bit more about Community Pay It Forward. In the About Us tab, there are accessibility options. Yeah, see who the family volunteers are.
my beautiful wife, and can read more about her. There's Pops. Oh, it's slowing down a little bit here.
Yeah, running it through your computer might
Yeah,
you might be struggling.
there's the youngest boy. Well, I was trying to get to you. Ah, there we
Oh
go.
boy, there he
There's a
is.
character.
There's Z.
There he is.
You remember him? Been a long
That was a
time
long
since you've
time.
seen that face, huh?
Oh man.
Our dear
What am I
friend
naming?
Stephanie.
Oh, she's great. Wonderful.
And the next one is Esther.
Esther.
Really good friend. Okay.
Awesome.
It is just taking forever. And
There
Brittany,
we go.
Michael, I don't know what happened to yours. Yours was supposed to be.
Well, yeah. We can get that added in. It's not pulling directly from the same location as it does on the
Okay.
website. So that's an update for version 1.2.
There
We
you
can
go.
pull that.
So,
Yeah.
this is very important right here, Mike. Please tell us about this.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we have some accessibility features built into the app. We have a large font mode that enlarges the font of all the text except for the main action buttons. And just to really make it easier for people of all accessibility levels to interact with the Community Pay It Forward app and mission. And then there's also a dark mode that if that's better for your eyes. I prefer dark mode on all my devices. That's just my default. So we really like that. Save some battery too. So yeah. And then I think the last thing we have is our events page that shows various events coming up. Um, and these are all updated constantly.
Mhm.
As new events are added, they'll be pulled into the app. Um, yeah. And if you click the information tile on each app, you can read out more about it. There's a add to calendar button. You can add it to your device's calendar, whether you use Google Calendar or Apple iCal. It used to be called iCal, now I think it's just called Calendar. But and you can share it. So that share button will allow you to share it using text or email or Signal or Slack or whatever app you want to use to share the event. So,
Smoke signals, everything that there is to do, right? So,
mhm.
but yeah, this is the first look, and of course, we're still working through a couple other things, but and again, Michael has chosen to stay with us. And he is part of the family. He's going to continue to help us improve, continue to watch his baby, and make sure that we all that we're able to grow and continue to help everyone. So, Mike, I cannot again just publicly. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so very much for doing this and making sure that look, it's beautiful. I mean, people are really starting to see what it looks like, and we've just got a couple more steps before it's going to be in your hands.
Mhm. Yeah,
So,
and I just want to really quickly, I just want to say, I was not the only one. We had a great team. Rylan, Raj, Colin, and Lou Frank were my team
yeah.
members. That we worked on the app together all year, and it wouldn't be what it is without them. And so I just want to make sure that
Yeah, and
notice, goes out. They did a great job, and yeah.
I'm going to say this to, your instructor, Mike, and to everybody at Ripple. I just want to say thank you because, I'm talking to the people at Ripple again about doing another project and to your instructor, maybe you can share this with them because if these young men get anything short of the best you can give them, then you've done a disservice because what they did was fantastic. Plus, they had to deal with me, so that makes it even more impressive. So, putting up with someone like me. But yeah, I want to, I'll never shortchange the other four gentlemen. The other four were, everybody really did a great job, and it was so fun being able to talk to you guys and get your all of your input. And we really tried to make sure that you guys um uh that you guys had your say, and I wanted to make sure that you guys if there was something that you guys thought that I was going out of like, whoa, what's this guy wanting? That doesn't make any sense. We tried to make sure that you guys had as much say as could be possible, and I really hope that the other four gentlemen step in at times, and we get to talk to them too, because like I said, it's a I love what you guys did, and I have the love for you guys, and I want to thank you very much.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a
So,
pleasure working with you and with Z, and it's going to be a pleasure moving forward, continuing to working with you
yeah.
guys. So,
Yeah, and Michael, just real quick, what are some of the things that, you're looking to get into this freelance? What are some of the things that you can offer people?
oh wow. Yeah, I'm, just looking at the future with an open mind, considering what could be. I'd really be interested in helping you figure out what solution would work best for you, for your business, for your nonprofit. We built this app for smartphones. It's compatible with smartphones and tablets, either Androids or iPhones. And so if that matches something that you're looking for, if you're looking to develop an application for mobile phone or for a tablet, we could certainly work together on a solution that works best for you.
That sounds great. Well, I do thank you so very much for that. Okay, well, hey guys, you know what? We're almost at the end, but there's one thing that I really like to do before we close the show out, and I go through and I ask all of you guys two very simple questions. Mike, we're going to start with you. What can we do for you today, and what can you do for others?
Yeah, that's good questions. For me, I'm at the phase in my career where I'm kind of just getting started. Got some exciting changes coming up. I was sharing with Zach and Z that I'll be starting a full-time position next week on Monday. So it's going to be busy for me, but I'm looking for opportunities to continue to grow professionally as developer and as an entrepreneur. Maybe I really don't know what the future holds, but if you know of any needs or any opportunities, I would certainly love to hear about them. And I think I'd be able to help others, with my engineering problem solving skills. If you have a problem that's in the tech space, mobile app space, I think I could certainly lend some insight into that. So yeah.
I appreciate it. I really do. Ilya, who can you help today, and what can we do to help you, my friend?
Well, I mean, I can help pretty much anybody because cybersecurity is something that people need, especially when it comes to AI. If any of the nonprofit organizations that you work with, I'm glad to help, and I can help them with a simple solution because I was working with a not-for-profit organization recently. They had things that they do. They help the people get the mortgages. And the problem they have is that their customers, they don't really have a computer, so they have a public computer, library. So there is a lot of tax documentation and all of that. They were thinking about building huge solutions that cost them money. And I offer them really simple solution. Google Forms. You collect the data, and if you click certain things, it can be all protected. So you don't have to do anything about it. So yeah, that's pretty much. If you have a difficult problem, I can solve it and make it simple.
I appreciate that. Is there anything that we can do to help you today?
I mean, if I appreciate it, if you have anybody connection that needs some help, I would gladly, talk to people. That will be great if you can introduce me to some folks that need help. Definitely, you never know, you never say no to additional customers, especially when you start a business, right? I'm still
Yep.
in a year,
Yeah.
not even a year old, so bleeding money is it
Yeah.
still happens.
Well, all right. Well, Ilya, thank you for joining us today. I greatly appreciate it. Mr. Holmes, what can you do today to help people out there, and what can we do to help you?
You know what? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna be right to the point and brief. Collaborating, connecting, networking. Anyone who's broke, busted, disgusted, then please let me know, because the world is just I've come up with my independent collaborative campaign. I will go ahead and say, look, I'm here to be of service, eradicating poverty, ending mental health, the stigma, and educating on financial literacy is kind of what I do. I'm U.S. Army proud, 13 Bravo veteran, taking care of our veterans in mental health, and being the voice of reason. And I'm being very nice. And what you can do to help a brother from another from California. See that little back there, scan that, let it go to yourdestinybegins.here.com, because it was created by the legendary Mr. Z. And of course, Mr. Z and Zach are both being humble, because I do have the four-letter friend website for those who like doggies and pets and everything. Oh, yes. Please come visit yourdestinybegins.here.com, because who knows what's going to see. Mr. Michael, I'm sending you all the love, brother. I know you're going to change the world. Your big aunt is here. I'm unofficially telling myself, you are welcome to the family. Let me be of service to you. And all jokes aside, Santa Papa, I'm going to get with the rest of you, Walter, all of you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your family. And oh, yes, I'll leave with this. I do have a radio show. It's a brand new, it's back, it's live, and it's on Mrs. Zach's community. It's called the Master Connectors Corner. So if you want me to run my mouth like you want me to do and let them know, and to help at the same time, community pay it forward, please get with me on my calendar. Again, your destiny begins here. Z cares. Zach, back to you, you legendary guru master. I'm here.
And we will have the first episode of Alan's show coming up later on this month. So we're really looking forward to that. It's going to be on all the PAC channels. So you're going to be able to find it. If you want to be a guest on Alan's show, just get a hold of him, get a hold of me. We will get you together and we will talk. And it's kind of what we enjoy doing, right? So, Holman, what can you do to help someone out there today? What can we do to help you?
Absolutely. What I can do to help, like I mentioned, I think maybe you or Mr. Z, I have a list of nonprofits I'm looking involved with, mostly focused on unemployment and medical malpractice. Those are the two main things I'm trying to get involved with. I'm not officially involved yet, but I'm working on a list that might be the best fit. So that's how I'm going to try to get involved that way and use my resources. Um, as far as what you can do for me, I mean, I've already by being here and meeting people, I think you've already been helping me. But yeah, I'm just looking to network and connect with people who I might be able to be a resource for. So that's all I'm looking for.
Well, Coleman, welcome. And please make sure that you join us again next month. It is the second
Absolutely.
Thursday of every month. So, Walter, what can we do to help you and what can you do to help others?
Okay. So, um, so what I can do basically, well, to help people is if any of you know anyone that has a product or service that's, for example, and they have clients that may be on a tight budget. Of course, they can afford the service, but they may be on a tight budget. I work with a company called FlexBuy. They started out of Port St. Lucie, Florida, but I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and we provide consumer financing in all 50 states. But we provide it at no collateral, and a simple interest rate. As long as the person has at least a credit score of 600, we can normally get them about, on the average, about $3,000 to $8,000 with no collateral. But it's specifically to pay for a product or service, a solution-based product. It could be marketing, it could be coaching, it could be auto parts, it could be pretty much any service. And normally the person will get approved the same day. But once they're approved, the business owner that's providing that service gets an instant notification, and the client will receive the funds within 24 hours. Once they receive the funds, the business owner gets an instant notification, and they normally have anywhere from 12 to 48 months to pay it back. They tell the lender, based on their budget, how long they want to take to pay it back, but it'll be simple interest rate. So if in the future, if they decide they want to pay it off early, it's no prepayment penalty. So they know that before they accept the loan, it's going to be within their budget, and no revolving interest. So that's a good thing. And and another thing is every month when they start paying the loan back, it reports to the credit bureau. So usually after about 3 months, that person will notice a boost in their credit score. So
And and Walter, what can we do to help you?
yeah, so just connect me to anyone who they primarily people that they need a service to kind of, take their business to the next level. And, you could actually refer me to them. And even if you have someone that his credit has a challenge with their credit, it's some things that I can do with my knowledge of credit that it wouldn't cost them. I could just give them some information to help them, improve their credit, so they would actually be able to get a better interest rate also.
All right. Well, that sounds great. So Walter, again, to you, thank you very much for joining us. And
Sure.
please remember to join us again next month, the second Thursday of every month. Mark, welcome. And I'm sorry to say, but you hit the very end of the program. But you know what? I wanted to pull you on in
I
and allow.
apologize. I apologize. I'm sorry. I was on a
No, no.
phone. Yeah, I apologize. I was on a phone with just get real quick. Her name is Maureen Cooper Turner. Okay, and actually, she's pretty prominent in the TV world. She owns a few channels. She owns a few networks. She's a distributor for. She's a big person for Maybach Television, and she has a granddaughter named Winnie, and Winnie is called Winnie Talks. And this kid is taking off like crazy. Where it's like now these big LA companies are now asking her to do talks about Galaxy. It's like this ridiculous thing. And now she's just approved the fact that she's allowing her content on my channel. So Winnie Talks is blowing up like crazy. And so the kid, and by the way, the girl's 9 years old and she's been a reporter since she was 4. And no kidding. So it's huge. So for her to have her content on our channel and then the whole network is insane. I mean, you're talking about millions of people that are interested in this little girl. She's like the wholesomest. She's a cute little big blonde hair, just cute little girl. And she talks and people listen. I mean, unbelievable. People listen, and she goes to Burbank High School with all the richest Hollywood people in the world, that rich Hollywood school, that the rich go to, and they live in Studio City. So you understand where I'm coming from. So she's getting all the Instagrams and all the celebrities are blowing her up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's pretty impressive.
So tell us about your program real quick, and then we ask everybody at the end, what can you do to help someone out there, and what can we do to help you?
Well, first of all, I don't own a program. I own a television network. I own On the Mark MARC TV. It's on a platform with 212 networks called Connect to Your City, and I distribute. I create show hosts and advertising. So I have show hosts come on my television channel, and I create ad revenue, and I share my ad revenue with show hosts. So if you create a show on my channel, you get paid. It's as simple as that. And it's not reality television, it's authentic television. I'm an entrepreneur helping other entrepreneurs get their brand out to be seen globally within millions of people. I'm also now affiliated with a company called Inspire.world. So if you have 501Cs, fundraising organizations that are struggling to get money now that the government's shutting that faucet off, I can help you get all the money you need for any 501c, any fundraising organization, anything you want, all right, with no cost to you whatsoever, not one single dime coming out of your pocket. You want to be interested, this is going to be insane. It's called Inspire.world. I'm 100%. I've already signed up numerous companies. I'm working with Daniel Barrett, Kurt Roskoff. We're talking to Jay Strani tomorrow with Disability Channel Network. We're talking to Project Die Hard. They're already signing on. And we're helping a lot of 501Cs get money, and they'll build your networks. They'll have stores involved, and so go to Inspire. If you have a 501c, go to Inspire.world and please sign up because it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you don't want to find yourself on the bottom of the list because the money's going to be astronomical what they're going to push towards these organizations, and it's no cost to you whatsoever.
Well, that sounds great. Mark, join us again next month. We'd love to learn a little bit more about what you've got going on. So
please go to my LinkedIn. Just go to my LinkedIn. You'll find everything that's going on. I post all the time, guys.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Sign up with me. Connect with me.
Yeah. Santa, who can you help today? And how can we help you? And I don't know what today is, but I just created a new word. So I got excited. I'm talking to Santa Claus, so I'm just creating new words. Today.
It works, right? There you go. 230 days till Christmas. Nice seeing you again, Mark. Hey guys, Santa Papa John wants to reach out and just put smiles on people's faces, and he's created some wonderful ways to create some wonderful positive memories for businesses and families. So, people with children, businesses that might need voiceovers or a little Santa push to help them get their advertising budget over the top. Let me know how I can help, because that's the big one. I like to help other people. So that's me, Santa Papa John.
And if you want an example of what Santa can do for your kids, you can watch a story that he did with my 7 grandkids. So just connect with me and I will share that with you. Mr. Z, what can you do? What can here we go again. What can you do today and for someone, and what can we do to help you?
I appreciate that.
Or
Very
to
quickly,
to help you?
we got to do what we got to do and make Z World a better place with the community pay it forward. If you know a nonprofit or if you are involved with a nonprofit organization that's trying to spread the good word of their services, accept donations, and share testimonials and case studies, I implore you to visit zworldcares.org, of course. And of course, what you could do to help me is just show Z World that you care while paying it forward with the community pay it forward.
Mr. C, please look up inspire.world. Please. I'm telling you right now, just look it up, please. Sign up. I'm telling you, just sign up.
Sure, just visit Z World Cares. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, when it comes to us, community pay it forward. Look, you guys saw the app. You saw where we're going. You saw what's coming up. We need you. Our mission is very, very simple, but very difficult. Our mission is we are going to help everyone. It's not impossible. It's very easy. If you help someone today, I help someone today, they help someone today. By the end of the day, we've helped everyone. We can do this if we all come together. You can now join for free by going on to communitypayitforward.us. Add listing, just search for the add listing, and you can join for free. You can also pay a little bit and get a lot more, but you can join for free because we need you to do what we can do together. Please make sure you love someone out there because someone out here loves you. It's not hard to help people. If you've got an old hoodie that doesn't fit you, throw it in your car. Don't give it to a thrift store. Don't sell it at a yard sale. Put that hoodie in your car. If you see somebody struggling with the elements, give it to them. If you make a little bit too much dinner, throw it in the old hillbilly Tupperware, zap it in the microwave, and give it to somebody in your community that's suffering with hunger. It means nothing to you. It could mean everything to them. Please love somebody out there because we're all here for you. Thank you, and join us again next month, the second Thursday of the month at 6 p.m. East, 4 in the mountain, 3 where Michael is and Alan is. But for everyone, please, nobody needs to go it alone when we all come together. Thank you very much, and thank you all for joining us today.